Hey everyone, I just wanted to hop on here to give you some updates on deliverables for the program. I have been working overtime to really restructure and organize everything that we are learning inside the program. And one of the things that I offered was going to be the actual SOP directory or the SOP package of the things that we do. So I wanted to start sharing that with you guys already. Now, again, remember, this is a beta program, so none of it is actually fully completed. But this particular piece actually integrates not just the SOPs, but also the strategy. And it's kind of like merged together, right? So, for example, the prep work before we get into doing strategy, there is a technical piece that needs to get done ideally on week 1. I know that most of you are already past week 1, but it's something that if you are planning on reselling this or actually doing it on your own, you should probably actually have this, right? So don't worry about like the timelines. These are things that we have already fixed with you guys, but going forward we are streamlining it to make sure that everything is worked on properly. Step 1 is positioning. The positioning matrix is a living, breathing document, and we're still updating it as we go and as we actually get new people in. Essentially, it's basic, it's looking at the current positioning, current skill sets, and by looking at those two things, then reviewing what your possible opportunity roles are, and then the top shelf services that you could offer at the very tippy top, right? Qualities of an irresistible offer, give you examples on things like the difference between online space and the enterprise funded business. What are, giving you checklists to ensure that the offer is good, and then giving you an example of what an actual offer looks like. Then a refinement process is actually one of the longest pieces that I have in terms of content, and there's a couple of steps inside the refinement process that I want you to review. But again, this is probably going to be broken down into different modules inside Heartbeat. For now, it looks like this. I am actually going to be working on this soon, so there's nothing here, but eventually there will be. And then Chat GPT prompts. Thank you, Marina, for the suggestion. Prospecting and sales. So step 2 is prospecting and sales. So if you look at it, really we are condensing this program into 4 weeks and then giving ourselves 5 weeks to actually execute on the thing. On step 1 inside the refinement process or the positioning refinement process, there is a step 1, how to succeed at revenue growth while executing and mastering the EOP. And I want you guys to actually really focus on that this week and next week, because a lot of you are asking me, what should I do next? What should I do next, right? Like, what's next? And I understand that, number 1, obviously there is the issue of no organization in the program. And then number 2, that the actual information is not in Heartbeat just yet, but now it is. And so I want you to go through step 1 and go through this activity. It's not fillable. I probably should make it fillable, but you kind of get the gist by just going through this. And create your revenue growth, your CRO activities, right? Like this is like chief revenue officer activities if you had a CRO, but it's also CEO, right? So take a look at it and look into the future and create the most ludicrous ideas, more realistic ones, and create some levers and filter them, right? Like resource based on the resource cost, right? Or the cost of resource. Everything is in there, but I really want you guys to work on this, so that way for the next couple of weeks, as we're getting your results in and we're looking through to make sure that you're winning, you're also building out the huge leaps in your business, right? Because some of you are just starting to believe that you could be a fractional CMO. Like I have one of you guys that is like considering this an actual new business. So we can't just rely on this thing, but like it is the foundation for your revenue growth. However, as your revenue is growing, you should have some other activities that you should be working on in your business. So that's that handles that. So just take a look at it. There's resources in here as well. I'm not going to be moving this into Heartbeat just yet until it's actually fully completed. But you guys can actually start looking at this and go as, you know, consume it, digest it, and start going through the exercises that are inside here. And if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. This is actually going to be a video in an email. So take a look at it, and then we'll take it from there. See you guys in today's group coaching call.